If you still haven't booked your summer vacation, you might want to check out this great government-sponsored volunteer position in the historic town of Garnett, Montana. There's free room and board, as well as a stipend for meals. When you're not giving a guided tour or working in the souvenir shop, you're free to explore the majestic Montana wilderness. So, what are you waiting for? Well, this may all sound fine and dandy. There's just one totally minor catch that you're going to want to be aware of. And it's not the lack of running water or Wi-Fi. If you're the type of person who strives for the peace and quiet of living in the middle of nowhere, then chances are you might be interested in this beautiful cabin in a town called Garnett, right in the Montana wilderness. Like what you see? Now's your chance because the government wants to pay you to live there. There's free room and board, as well as a meal stipend, and even though you're required to give guided tours and work in the souvenir shop, there will be plenty of time to explore nature too. But there's a small catch. In addition to being a historical landmark, Garnett also happens to be the most notorious ghost town in the entire country. Originally a 19th century mining town, it was abandoned in the 1940s when the mines were exhausted. But not all the residents have left. After sundown, the spirits of the town's former residents reportedly come out to engage in what used to be their daily activities. Locals have reported hearing eerie piano notes struck from inside the old saloon, often accompanied by the chatter of distant voices. Some local residents claim the ghosts hide in the shadows of the town. There are also reports of transparent figures in period clothing walking between the buildings, though there have never been any sightings actually captured on video. During a visit to Garnett, Bureau of Land Management historian Alan Matthews reportedly saw the figure of a woman standing in the window of the town's old hotel. He was never able to confirm whether he'd actually seen a ghost that fateful day. While many people are admittedly too scared to take up this offer of free housing and board, there are other opportunities to experience Garnett. In fact, the government recently started renting out hotel rooms for tourists who wish to make their stay far more brief. While Garnett might be the most notorious ghost town in the United States, it's certainly not the only one. For instance, sitting on a discreet gravel road in Great Smoky Mountains National Park is a place called Elkmont, Tennessee. Founded by a logging company in 1908, Elkmont was once a resort town. Now it's totally abandoned. It was home to a hotel and several thriving neighborhoods, as well as the Wonderland Club, which operated as a resort for the wealthy. To make things even more beautifully eerie, Elkmont is one of the only places on all of planet Earth where people can see a species of fireflies that flashes their lights in sync. On second thought, you might want to pass on this generous offer, because this sounds pretty much like the most terrifying summer of all time. It would be fun to stay there for a night or two, though.